It was good, guys. Today we're going to be ranking uh, the best human inventions made by us. Yes, us. Uh, First on the list, we have wind turbines. This shit is it's not most likely to change the future. I mean, it's good, but like shit, and it's also not the most impressive. Obviously, it's also not the most important to humanity. But I would say it's most useful in everyday life. I mean, it depends where you live. You know, if you live in Nigeria, shit, this shit is so useless. If you live anywhere that doesn't have adequate winds, bro, like you're a cook, bro. Like this shit don't mean none, bro. Don't mean none. We have next washing machines. And this is actually it's more useful than wind turbines. If you live actually let's try and look at it this way, yeah. Like if you live in places that don't have electricity. Nigeria yeah, so if you live in like countries like Nigeria for instance, where or like Africa, and I'm not even trying to bash Africa, I'm Nigerian myself, but like try to live in a place that doesn't have electricity and you want to use washing machine. Of course if you're rich I guess you have generator, but like bro, this shit it's very useful actually than just washing stuff by hand. It's very useful, but like without the electricity, it's bad. Next up, we have a vacuum cleaner, and shit, this is probably the most useful. Except, like, don't get me wrong, like obviously these are more useful, but if we take into consideration like lack of electricity, then the vacuum cleaner is more useful. That sounds so crazy to hear, but like it's the truth. A TV, bruh, like low-key, a TV is overrated. I would lie. Like, yeah, sure, like TVs are fun to use and all, but like think about it. When last did you turn on your TV and say you want to watch? Like what do you even watch on the TV? Most of the things that you watch on the damn screen, you can watch it on your phone or you can watch it on your laptop or your PC or what something. Like who actually uses TV nowadays, bro? Like it's crazy. Like I don't remember the last time I see someone use a TV except you want to watch like the World Cup or something, bro. This shit is so overrated. And even like consoles, you can connect your consoles to PC. Like this shit is only to make you feel rich. And I guess if you want to have aura and shit, like yeah, have a TV, bro. Next up we have a train. Ooh. Now like I said, electricity comes into factor with most of these things. Um Obviously I would say it's between the most impressive, I won't say even most impressive, most useful in everyday life, and it's not it's, yeah, I mean, can trains change the future? I mean, I guess could it? I haven't heard of any trains that go underwater. Maybe I'm mistaken. Like it depends though. Like obviously the train from maybe France to England or something goes underwater, but I'm talking about like freely. I don't think that's possible. I don't know what a train does to you normally, so I would say it's the most useful. It's part. It's like it's not the most useful in everyday life because, like, if you're considering electricity and stuff, you need to have those things before you even try to have a train. So let's think about it from a standpoint of like you don't have electricity, like much of it. Trying to look at it from that perspective, then yeah, I guess a train should be more than this. We're trying to look at it from the standpoint of countries that don't have much electricity. Let's see. A phone. This shit is so, so garbage. Like, if you think about it, most of our problems come from the damn screen. Like, our parents are right. It's this damn phone, bro. It's the damn phone. Um, I would say it's the most. I would say it's garbage, honestly, in my opinion. Like, if you actually sit down and think about it, the most times you don't use your phone, you actually feel better. You low cortisol, bro. Like, you actually have a good state of mind when you don't use your phone much. There's a lot of brain rot while using the phone. Of course, don't get me wrong, the phone is very, very important to humanity. Like, businesses run on phones, laptops. Your loved ones, you can call them from far away. Like, you can use your phone to do a lot of stuff, I believe, but it's not like, it's iffy. It's iffy. Phones most likely to change the future. Yeah, actually, phones can change somebody's future. Like, bro, if you're broke and you can literally make millions off your phone, if we think about it from that standpoint. But like, bro, phones are so overrated. I won't lie. Uh, I'm going to put them in behind the TV. They are useful. Don't get me wrong. You do a lot of stuff with your phone, but like they are so overrated, bro. Next up, we have solar panels, and like I said, if you are in a country that doesn't have no sunlight whatsoever, you might be cooked, bro. And this shit is like, the concept is cool, honestly. Like the concept is so cool, but like at the same time, bro, like in the UK, I guess during summertime it will be good, but during winter it doesn't really matter, and that's why wind turbine will be great to use and stuff like that. So it literally falls in the same place. It depends on like where you reside, I guess. So yeah, we're going to keep them close to each other for now. We have skyscrapers next up. This shit has so much aura. I can't lie, bro. Like I'm creaming at pause, but like, bro, this shit is actually so good. Like, if you have a skyline, if you have skyscrapers in your country, but I know they are overrated. I know they are so overrated, but like, there's so much aura, bro. Like, imagine entering a city or going back to your city and seeing that like landmark where it's like, bro, yes, that's my city, bro. That's my city. And it's like, yes, that is your city, bro. Like, own that shit, bro. This shit is so peak. The only problem is that shit. I mean, I don't even mind if you're broke. Like, if I'm broke and I live in a city that has like skyscrapers and shit, bro, you can't tell me shit. Can't tell me shit. I would say these are one of the most impressive. They are overrated, but they're like very, very impressive. So I'll keep them. I'll keep it here. A rocket. Tell me what we're going to use this shit for. Like actually, like what do rockets actually do? They go to Mars or something, they travel the ecosystem. Nigga, I don't give a shit. Like bro, like what generally do rockets do, bro? What do they do, bro? Like, okay, sure, you go to the sun or some bullshit like used for like war and shit, and I don't support that bullshit. So I'm not going to lie. Uh Obviously, what are rockets even good for, bro? Genuinely, except yeah, sure, we want to explore space and shit, but like, I prefer a spaceship. This shit is garbage. Let's look at refrigerators. Hmm. I mean, in many countries, they use fridge and freezers apart. So like, when you're coming up, like when you're a child, when you're a youngin and you're coming up and you're seeing that they changed those one freezer and one fridge and they just switch it up with a refrigerator and it has both, it kind of makes you realize, wow, I'm finally up. Like I finally made it alive. I have a refrigerator in my house, in my crib. Actually, no, I'm just joking. But this is like, it's a sort of accomplishment, you know? And don't call me broke in the comments, but like a refrigerator is low key. It's low key good, bro. Like you can keep stuff there, bananas, nigga, like avocados and shit, ice cream. This shit gotta be most important to humanity, bro. Bro, without food you won't survive. Understand? Now let's look at radio. This shit is so ass, bro. This is so ass. You can't change my mind. You can't like what do you like? You have your phone, and phones are overrated. Don't get me wrong, but they're still useful. But like a radio, nigga, what are you going to use a radio for? What are you actually going to use a radio for? Like, except you're old or you're from the 90s or 80s or something. Like, except you're an unk. Like, bro, what are you actually going to use a radio for? Even pops don't use that shit no more. No one uses this shit no more, but like you have podcasts on your phone. Like what are you going to use radios for? It's garbage, bro. It's garbage. Obviously when we were coming up it was useful. But who wants to hear news? Like, bro, I genuinely wouldn't sit down to want to hear news. What do I look like? This shit is ass. Let's look at printers. Now there comes times in life where you have GCSEs. And these are your saving grace. Having a printer at home. Now, if you have a printer at home, that might change things for you actually. Might. Keyword might. But not gonna lie, if you don't have this shit, like if you have this shit maybe in your dad's office or somewhere, bro, this shit is ass. Why do you have a printer at home? Like, why don't you have a printer at home? If you have a printer anywhere but home, it's ass, bro. It's ass. But if, let's say in this context, you have a printer at home, then I guess it's most useful. It's not even useful, but once in a while, we have the power grid. Uh, shit. This shit is very useful to humanity. I'll put it at the top, obviously, but like yeah, I will definitely put it at the top. But it's like, but like it's so useful, bro. It's actually so useful. It's probably at the top, and obviously refrigerators. I was playing around. They look are overrated as well if you think about it, because like in countries where it's like they have winter constantly, they don't really need to be putting stuff in freezer all the time. Like, except you there are some of them could just put it out of the balcony. Like, I imagine like countries like Russia and stuff like that, if they do want to freeze stuff, just take it out to the balcony or some shit and it will freeze in like minutes or some hours. So I'm just talking about in like countries where it's like extreme heat or like lack of cold. Yes, you need refrigerators or else you probably won't survive, I guess. Microwaves. This shit is so useful, bro. I will argue it's most likely to change the future, bro. Do you imagine when you are loading amala and ewedu, and your microwave is doing rubbish, and it's like your mother made that she made that amala and ewedu, she made it like 2 days ago prior, and you just look and you're trying to see, oh my days, the food is cold. How, bro, what am I going to do? You're not going to warm it up using cook. You're not going to warm it up with a pan, bro. What are you doing, bro? Like, who actually warm shit using like a cook, like a pan, bro? Like, are you in the medieval times, bro? Like, are you suffering? Like, God, no, no. Might as well use wood. Might as well just go to the village and use wood. There's no way you're telling me you can replace microwave. It's so useful, bro. It has to be on the top of this list. We have next up helicopter. And both of you guys are going to garbage. Like, I've never heard any single thing, a revolutionary thing that a helicopter has done in life since I was born. This shit is so ass. It's so ass. Like, genuinely, what do you use a helicopter to do, bro? What do you use a helicopter to do, bro? Like, most of the things I've heard from helicopter, except maybe you're rich. You know that kind of thing where it's like, oh, nowadays, the rich they ride horses and the broke they drive cars. It's like, it's that kind of comparison in a way. Like I've only seen like maybe rich people like get on helicopters or maybe commentators or stuff like that. But a helicopter is so useless. Most of the times I heard of like people going on helicopters, I've never been on one personally, and I'll never be on one. Cause like this shit is something completely like it's why did it even exist? And what's the point? Like an aeroplane does what you do, you just have more risks than an aeroplane. So this shit is definitely us. Most of the times I hear someone get on a helicopter, they either never come back or they come back and they have trauma. So this shit is staying where it is. Now next up we have glass. You know, glass like just glass. I guess glasses in apartment houses. And this shit is it's actually I wouldn't even say it's overrated. I won't even say it's useful. I won't say anything. Like it's I don't even know where I'll place it on the list. Cause like the person who decided this is he look he has aura, but at the same time it's like there's no privacy, bro. Like shit. Like imagine you're chilling, probably have a dog named Cupcake, and a nigga is just seeing you. I mean, it depends on the location for this as well. Like if you're in places where it's like there's a lot of skyscrapers, I could see how this will work. Or like you're in a place where it's like there isn't much people there. Like sure, this like aesthetically it's S tier, but like the cons make weigh the pros. Now it depends because there are like some glasses that aren't like actual glass, like they just look like they're made with glass, but they aren't actually glass, so you can't really like break them easily. But then that would just defeat the whole point. We're talking about actual glasses here. So is it most useful in everyday life? Not really. I mean, shit, you can see outside your home, I guess. It's impressive for sure. I won't lie, cause I don't know how to make glasses, nigga. So it's something that I guess is nice. I'll put it. It's not impressive though. It's not impressive. It's just aesthetically nice. That's all it is. It's not most likely to change no future. Like bro, what is glasses going to do in like except maybe you have glasses that have AI with them. Like then that I guess. But this shit is yeah. I'll just okay just I'll put it here just for now. Flash drives. Ooh, flash drives are so goated. They are so goated. Like you don't understand how goated flash drives are, bro. Like I don't even know if there are like computers or laptops that don't have flash drive. But like imagine having a flash drive, bro. Just imagine having a flash. Like you download games, you download movies, you store them in the flash drive, bro. That's what we used to do back in the day. Back in the day, bro. Now obviously it will like nowadays there's like you can put stuff in your like in the cloud or whatnot so you can save stuff, but like imagine you save stuff in your flash drive, and honestly it doesn't even really matter. It's kind of useless. Like obviously it was nice back in the day, but like nowadays hmm, hmm, honestly I'll still say it's useful, but like yeah, it should be somewhere. It's definitely more useful than printers, so it should be somewhere around here. uh EVs. Yeah, you're garbage, bro. Like, bro, I get, crude oil and shit don't last too long and all this other stuff. But actually owning like an electric vehicle, obviously, yeah, electricity I believe is cheaper than paying for fuel actually. So owning an EV, it's not bad. It's like a good technological advancement. It's most likely to actually change the future, but like it doesn't have the aura, bro. It does not have the aura, bro. Like, like, sure, you own an EV. Obviously, like, when it comes to living day to day, I guess it's nice. And some countries obviously don't have this, so it's I wouldn't really say it's most likely to change the future. I wouldn't really say it's most likely to change the future, but uh, I guess we'll keep it here just for like the sake of other countries not really having this, or like they are scarce. But it's okay, I guess. Elevators, I that between these two, because elevators are like, bro, just use stairs, bro. Like exercise, actually, like exercise, because there's sometimes where it's like these elevators be tweaking, and I've seen some videos where it's like there's some elevators where it has like an opening, and then some nigga will come in with a clown dress and try to scare people inside. Like imagine you're alone in an elevator, and then suddenly the lights turn off, and this is not only in like, let's say, countries that don't have electricity, or so imagine you're in an elevator and it now just stops. And of course, there's emergency and all this stuff. Obviously, elevators are good and all, but like the cons, bro. Like, nigga, if there are stairs, I'll walk up those stairs. Now, except for instance, like it's like the stairs are so long, then I'll avoid elevators. Or like if you're really tired, then these are good. But like in countries that don't have electricity, this shit is ass. Now let's look at dishwashers. Overrated. In fact, dishwashers are dishwashers are definitely more overrated than probably elevators. These niggas don't do shit, bro. Like imagine you rinse your plates or like cups with water, you put them in the dishwasher expecting it to come out squeaky clean. It still has stains on it, bro. It still has stains on it. Like, bro, what does this thing even do? It just takes it just feeds on electricity. It doesn't do nothing. Nothing. I could watch this thing the old Nigerian way, the old African way, scrub them, use soap, scrub them, use Maggi. But like, bro, this thing is so useless. Like, actually, I'd rather like scrub them with my hands. I would like cranes, uh cranes, I won't say they are definitely impressive, but not the most impressive. Like we use them for like stuff like these and these. So cranes, I don't have much to say with them. They are low key cool. I won't bash them any kind of way. Laptops, um, laptops, I would say, hmm, laptops are okay actually. I would say they're useful in everyday life. Definitely more useful than in my yeah yeah, laptops are quite useful. It's unspoken for, laptops are quite useful, but it's nothing you can not do with a phone or TV. I just think these two are overrated. Don't mind me. Now we have cars. You know, in life, when no, like think about it. Like most of the times, as guys, we live this life for the cruise. Like cars are not just cars are, you guys don't understand. Cars are not just for moving around from one place to another. In life, there are times when there are certain periods in your life where it's like cruising. You understand? Like there are times in your life where you have to just cruise. You get just have to cruise with it. Cars have that and more. Cars are lucky. Like if like cars are just so I don't even know how to describe them. They are so sublime. Like if you are rich, you want to own a car. Obviously, not everyone wants to own like a Lambo or whatnot, but like cars just have aura, bro. Dare I say, cars are one of the most important to actually to humanity. Now, it doesn't depend on what kind of car. It doesn't matter what kind of car you want, stuff like that. But cars normally, have more aura than EVs. And don't get me wrong, I know EVs are like, okay, yeah, maybe they're cheaper to pay or whatnot. I don't even know if that's statistically like I don't know if that's factually approved. But cars, bro, if you go to a city and all you see are EVs, what do you think will come to your head in the first place? Cars low key add aura to everything, bro. Like cars are S tier. I would say they are the most important to humanity. The only drawback is, you know, paying for fuel or whatnot. Like I know the CIA or like the agents, they don't want us to be charging cars with water. I know, I just know, like even the thought of it, like, you know, because water is something that will never actually, you know, it will never, it's in abundance, bro. So if only we could charge, or like if only we could like recharge cars or fuel cars with water, bro, like bro, that would be next level. Next up we have motorbikes, and yeah, this shit is it's not most likely to change the future. I would say it's useful in everyday life, I guess. I'll put it here. Now bikes, they're better than bicycles. Bicycles are for, I hate to say it, but like there are bicycles are low key nice, honestly, but it makes you feel it makes you look broke. But bikes, yeah, like imagine just riding a bike and you have a helmet on and all this other stuff. Bikes are nice, I would like. Um, planes, planes are better than helicopters, so yeah, they are useful in everyday life. You know, it's a plane, bro. There's nothing much more to say. You know, you get to the airport, get to where you want to go, and like planes just have a better vibe overall. You know, you can watch movies, relax, unlike helicopters. Helicopters are so ass, bro. Like, bro, don't even want to talk about them. Now we have AI. Of course, this is most likely to change the future, but at the same time, it's garbage. Like, if you think about it, AI is replacing jobs, opportunities, and whatnot. AI is most likely to change the future. Now, I'm not going to argue. I think AI is a very good technological advancement. But the thing with AI is that it's like we're basically selling ourselves out. It's basically like the world is going to become something that we have never thought of in some few years' time. People may think decades, but I think some few years. In some few years' time, you should come back to this video and I'll probably maybe be right. I'm not really sure, but I'm just saying AI is most likely to change. Of course, it's even changing the future right now. But like you know, all this AI stuff. Like sometimes I hate when I see videos of things created by AI because like it lacks originality sometimes. But don't get me wrong, there are some videos that are funny that have AI, but like creativity, it just I don't know, it just makes us feel like bots. Like that's like it doesn't feel authentic, even with the way people communicate with social media and stuff. That's my personal grime on AI though. But I think it's obviously useful, like it's objectively useful. It's just something that I haven't come to terms with as myself. Now we have the last, which is ACs. This shit gotta be on top, bro. Like especially in places like the UK where you don't have like air conditioners, like warehouses don't have all that. Like bro, ACs are so goated, bro. Like if you go to places that are so hot, like nigga, what you a fan is useless. Like a fan just blows hot air if hot air is present. But ACs, bro, oh my days. Just crank that shit down to 16 and you're living like you're in heaven, bro. So yeah, that was a long list, long time. Like yeah, this took me a long like 30 minutes, crazy. But these are my opinions though. You know, obviously you guys will have your own opinions and stuff like that. You know, this is just for entertainment, obviously. But this is where I rank these stuff. And as always, thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next one. By the way, if you guys want a part 2, I could add some other things into the list, new, like a new tier list based on other things, and rank them as well. But yeah.